Elon Musk has managed to outdo everybody once again. Now, normally people talk about how if they had $1 billion, it would take them an entire lifetime to run through or to spend. Well, like I just said, Elon Musk has outdone everybody by being the first person ever to lose $1 billion. Not just $1 billion, but $200 billion. Elon Musk was the second person ever to amass a personal fortune of more than $200 billion, breaching that threshold in 2021, months after Jeff Bezos. Musk, 51, has seen his wealth plummet to $137 billion after Tesla shares tumbled in recent weeks, an 11% drop on Tuesday, according to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index. His fortune peaked at $340 billion on November 4th, 2021, and he remained the world's richest man, overtaken this month by Bernard Arnault, the French tycoon behind luxury goods powerhouse LVMH. Never heard of them before. I'm not rich enough, okay? So, yeah, Elon Musk has managed to basically ruin his, well, he's still extremely rich, way richer than most of us, but he has managed to lose $200 billion by being a complete jackass on the internet. And buying Twitter, which, I mean, he didn't want to buy Twitter. He was forced into it, but it's still slightly funny that he had to spend that much money because he way overpaid for Twitter, which was acquired in October for $44 billion. The decline in Tesla shares has been so steep, the shares fell 65% in 2022, and Musk has sold so much stocks this year to help cover his Twitter purchase that they're no longer his biggest asset, according to Bloomberg's Wealth Index. When I first talked about Elon Musk buying Twitter, I told everybody that it was going to go one way. Either he was going to allow anime profile pic to Pepe post on Twitter, which would then in return cause a bunch of advertisers to dip, and he would lose a lot of money. He would have to make that up somehow. By one of those things that he tried to come up with was that $8 Twitter fee, which a lot of people laughed at, and people on the right sucked him off because of course they will. And we saw the route that Elon Musk chose to take. He started Pepe posting himself, actually, because when he first got Twitter, he first acquired Twitter, one of his first moves was to spread fake information regarding the attack on Paul Pelosi, Nancy Pelosi's husband. He ended up spreading that rumor that Paul Pelosi was with a gay love interest, a gay prostitute, and everybody with a brain knew it was complete BS. These right-wing grifters kicked into full gear, started spreading that misinformation because at the end of the day, they don't care. They laughed at it. They laughed at the idea of somebody being assaulted because of course they would. Now Elon Musk has faced consequences of allowing people to Pepe post, as corporations don't want to work with him because he's being a jackass. On the other hand, he's also ruining Twitter because he has fired multiple people who have done very important work over there at Twitter, to the point where he has even fired the damn janitor. Twitter staff is forced to provide own toilet paper at smelly offices after Elon Musk fired janitors. Twitter staff have been forced to bring their own toilet paper into smelly offices after Elon Musk fires the company's janitorial staff, says a report. The billionaire has got rid of cleaning staff at Twitter's New York offices and canceled cleaning service at the San Francisco headquarters earlier this month after they went on strike for a better deal. So keep in mind, Elon Musk also hates the concept of workers' rights. So he hates workers' rights too, and he also hates unions, which we'll talk about later. People who are familiar with Twitter offices in California saying that with people packed into more confined spaces, the smell of leftover takeout food and body odor has lingered on the floors, according to 4 current and former employees. Bathrooms have grown dirty, and because the janitorial services have largely been ended, some workers have resorted to bring in their own rolls of toilet paper from home. Elon Musk was asked if this was fake news. He said, bring your own toilet paper, making a joke about it. LOL, it was true for half a day. Now, the fact that it was even true for half a day is probably concerning to your role as managing the company. Pretty weird. It's weird to not have a janitorial staff and to have your bathroom smelling like absolute garbage because you're too stupid to hire a janitorial staff, and you removed cleaning services because they probably wanted to be treated better. You think that people wouldn't simp for him still, but if they do, I mean, let's go down to the comments here. Gene Grossman. I know it's Grossman. I said Grossman, okay? Give me a break here. Gene Grossman. If your offices are smelly, it's not the fault of not having janitors. It's probably your own fault because there are a lot of offices that don't have nightly or even weekly janitor service that don't smell because the people working there don't bring food into the office. It's a place of work and not a break room. Someone brings up a good point here, Ken. Elon Musk is expecting his new Twitter staff to put in like 60, 80, obscene amount of hours in the work week. And that doesn't leave them a lot of time to, I don't know, go home, make food, go out, get food, because they're basically chained to their cubicle, probably just, hunched back over, typing on their keyboard for like 15 hours a day while Elon Musk builds like a robot. No, I'm just kidding. Elon Musk doesn't build robots. He probably paid an engineer to build a robot to like whip the workers while they're chained to the cubicle for like 15 hours straight, okay? If they even like directly like glance off the screen for like 5 seconds. It's like, get back to work, human. This is what Elon Musk is doing. And let's go over to Elon Musk Tesla, because the National Labor Relations Board has accused Tesla of violating labor law by prohibiting employees in Orlando, Florida from talking about workplace matters. According to Bloomberg, NLRB's Tampa regional director filed a complaint against the automaker in September for breaking the law when it told employees not to discuss their pay with other people and not to talk about the termination of another employee. In addition, based on the filing, the news organization obtained through a Freedom of Information Act request, Tesla management reportedly told employees not to complain to higher-level managers about their working conditions. Once again, this is classic Elon Musk, because we know in the past, and I have talked about it, their workplace conditions over at Tesla is pretty bad. And Elon Musk doesn't want anybody to know about it, and which is why he does everything that he can do and everything in his power to make sure that these workers are crushed by the boot of his capital. Here is another example. 2 Tesla employees say that they were illegally fired for complaining about Elon Musk tweets and strict return to office policy. 2 Tesla workers claim that they were illegally fired for criticizing Elon Musk and company policy. They filed complaints with the National Labor Relations Board through their attorneys. Some SpaceX employees made similar claims earlier this year. 2 Tesla employees say that they were fired for complaining about company policies, according to complaints filed with the National Labor Relations Board. This is what I was talking about earlier, and this is what that article that I just read was talking about. In 2021, the NLRB found that Tesla broke the law by firing a union activist. It also required Musk to delete a tweet that it said was a threat to labor organizers. In August, the board found that the car maker violated workers' rights by prohibiting them from wearing union shirts while on the job. So this is everybody's free speech warrior. And I hate to break it to you, I've told you plenty of times now that Elon Musk does not care about free speech. He never has. This is just a way for Elon Musk to cover his own self, because Elon Musk hates freedom of speech and he hates when people criticize him because he is very thin-skinned. He always has been, which is, I guess, why conservatives and people on the right like him so much, because he reminds him of Donald Trump, who is another thin-skinned, wealthy idiot. So the people who are still riding Elon Musk meat to this point, they're still doing it. These are the same type of people that go to Subway and order a pizza. Absolutely shameful.